I am so glad you asked that because, yes, studies have shown it's a completely different part of the brain that's activated when we write on paper and form letters versus on the keyboard. Typing, for those of us who took typing in school and can actually type pretty quickly, is almost rote. We don't remember what we've typed. Our thoughts are going right into the computer. When you're forming letters, it's a different part of the brain that is activated. So if you really want to remember something, if you make a grocery list, I would challenge people to try this. Make your grocery list one day on the computer and another day write it by hand and see which grocery list you remember more when you get to the store before you pull it out. So writing, yeah, good old fashioned pen and paper. I know when I was studying at university, we already had computers when I did my master's degrees. And, students would study, just by typing notes. And there's Diane with, her pen and her paper writing things out. But I would get into it. And I did my second degree. I did my second master's degree and graduated when I was 60. So I know what it's like to be at university as a senior. I did my first one I did my MBA in my 40s and my master's degree in clinical counseling in my 50s, late 50s. And I would still, by writing out the notes, get into an exam, and I would almost be able to close my eyes and picture the page that I had written the notes on, and I could see my notes. I would never do that with something I typed. I would never be able to remember. So yeah, we use different strategies as we get older, and that's okay.
And that's a pity, Diane, because writing seems to have, gone the way of the dodo.